Hey guys, so we are going to set up some citations. I just went over this at the end of the last video, but go ahead and click New Source from your Sources tab at the top. And you'll have to decide first where you got your information. What means did you access it? Database for research from our school library page, website for Google, print or in hand if you actually have a physical copy of a book in your hand. So like Percy Jackson or Harry Potter and you physically were holding it, viewed or heard live for anything that you watched on a DVD or live performance, file app or ebook for any ebooks that you may have used. So if you like streamed your book from some source or whatever. You will now go ahead and we're going to practice. Let's start with website first. It's a little bit simpler. So the first thing is that any website that you're citing is a web page from a website. So you got it from a website, but most likely all of the information that you got from that website was a specific web page. So click here. There are some other options, obviously, as you can see here, but probably what you're getting is a web page from a website. So just to give you guys an example of it, about the communities. This is probably not going to be a high quality website or web page, but I am going to show you one anyway. Let's see. I don't know, all of these. Sure. Let's try this one. Okay, so the title of the web page is going to be this thing right here, the 10 defining moments of the 1980s. The title of the website is going to usually be in this upper left-hand corner. So web page is more specific than website. Website is like a whole book, a page is like a physical page. You'll need to know that information. Also, typically you're not going to use abbreviations for your website name. So you might have to go and click here and figure out like what it actually stands for. Okay, for the purposes of our video, I will go ahead and start citing so you guys can see. Okay, the day of publication is usually going to be near the title. There it is, 31 January 2010. Oh, sorry, 2017. Okay, most recent date of access today. Web page. Here's where I look and see if there is an author of this web page. There isn't always, but sometimes there is. There we go, James Mitchell. Great. Sometimes sites give you something like a, uh, a last name only or two last names. If you have multiple contributors, you can go ahead and add contributor for different people, like James Mitchell and Ann Summers both worked on this. You can do that. If they just say the authors of the website as the author, then don't do that. So if it's like SBS is the author and also the website name, just leave the website author blank. So you might have no contributors listed. It's okay. A web page or document or article title is the 10 defining moments, we'll go back, of the 1980s. You'll notice that I capitalized, even though the original did not. That is MLA format, and it will tell you if you click that little button. English translation, leave that blank unless you read something that was originally translated into something else. Typically, you'll spell this all out. I'm not going to take the time to look that up at this time. Publisher of the site is probably going to be the same as this. If you see something else in the left-hand corner, like SBS and also another institution up in this left-hand corner right here, then in that case, you would need to have a publisher too, but probably you're good. And this is the editor of the whole website if there is one listed, and then you will click save at the end. All right, save.